And he said, I'm trying to be better, but it feels so hard. I've been looking for solutions to my flaws, but sometimes I feel barred. I've tried every trick. I've played all my cards. He said, I'm trying to be better, but why does it feel so hard? And so I asked him, maybe you've looked in all the wrong places and tried all the wrong tricks, because with your Lord As-Salaam, there's no flaw he can't fix. Still on the topic of Allah's name, As-Salaam. In our last episode, we mentioned that this name tells us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and everything He does is complete, perfect, and free from all defects and flaws. When you think about it, this is a stark contrast to you and I, because we all have our share of flaws and shortcomings. None of us is perfect. However, there's an important aspect to this name that we often overlook. It is a reminder that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being the one who is absolutely perfect, has never expected us to be perfect ourselves. But all He expects from us is that we try our best and that we rely on Him to get us as close to perfection as humanly possible. It's part of human nature to have flaws and to make mistakes. So by all means, work on yourself, but take it easy and overlook the flaws of those around you as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to try to be the best version of ourselves that we can possibly be. But He doesn't want you to get depressed when you fall and you falter. He wants you to lean on Him, pick yourself up, stay focused, and keep trying. A lot of times we get caught up binge watching motivational videos, following all the latest self-help hacks and self-made gurus, trying to improve ourselves. And even though some of these things can be helpful, we often forget that the only one who can help us fix our flaws and transform our conditions from what it is to what it needs to be is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, As-Salaam. And that is why the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam summarized the keys to success in 3 statements. Ihris ala ma yanfa'uk, wasta'in billah, wa la ta'jaz. This tells us that we need to chase after that which is beneficial to us in this life and the next. But we should never forget to seek Allah's help. And we should never, ever give up. He also teaches us one of the best ways to seek Allah's help and to connect with Him through our salah. And after our salah, the Prophet ﷺ teaches us to say, Allahumma anta as-salam, wa minka as-salam, tabarakta ya dhal jalali wal ikram. O Allah, You are perfection and peace. And from You comes all perfection and peace. You are blessed, and all blessings come from You. You're the owner of greatness and generosity. We're admitting that only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is perfect. And only through His generosity and kindness can all of our flaws be turned into strengths. Our mother Khadija radiyallahu anha, the wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she understood this so well. And that is why she became one of the 4 women that ever lived who perfected their faith. She gave her all for Islam. And towards the end of her life, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Angel Jibreel with a personal message just for her. He tells the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Khadija is coming to you with some food and some drink. So give her salams from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is sending His salams to her. And I, which is Jibreel, I'm sending my salams to her as well. And give her the glad tidings that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared for her a palace in Jannah that is made out of a single hollowed out pearl, where there will be no noise and no tiredness. You see, today we still remember our mother Khadija radiyallahu anha, and it's been 1,400 years plus. Not because of the likes and followers that she had on social media, or the Photoshop lifestyle and fake perfection that we see online today, but we remember her because of her values and her connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the source of all perfection. And I know that the journey towards being the best version of ourselves may sometimes feel like a long and hard one. But trust me, the journey becomes shorter and a lot more enjoyable when we choose the path that leads us back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As-Salaam.
جنات عدن يدخلونها ومن صلح من آبائهم وأزواجهم وذرياتهم والملائكة يدخلون عليهم من كل باب سلام عليكم بما صبرتم فنعم عقبى الدار